Hi, this is Yoshi. This is a Care Collab video. This time is about Laelia purpurata. For the people who don't know what Care Collab is, this is something that Nina from Ninja Orchids invented the concept about comparing all those YouTubers' different condition and how they grow according to their condition. And there are a lot of YouTubers joined in because it's a Laelia purpurata, one of those must-haves, in my opinion. They are it gets huge. This is a young plant, so it might not look like it. Here's my hand. This is probably the biggest one, and this is established seedling. And it seems to be a different variation. There are a lot of different variations available, and I'm sure you will find something that is pretty cool. I'm looking for Sorolua, whatever you pronounce it. That's my favorite color. So if I could have that, then that will be in my collection sometime later. But anyways, the Care Club, yeah. So I am going to put it on the screen because there are too many people coming in, and I tried to edit that last time, and that took actually a long time than I thought it would be. So I'm going to list everything, everybody on the screen all at one time, and then also put their videos link in the description. I might probably add it later when I find their video, and I put the link all together. But there are so many people, so they're gonna have all different situation. So you can look, watch, and compare, and find a similar condition to your condition, and you can use it as a reference. That's what the Care Collab is about. So I've been doing this Care Collabs for more than quite a few videos already, but I live in Lake Stevens in Washington State, United States. Some people are from South Spain, some people are from Brazil. It's pretty cool. Anyways, so my care, Laelia purpurata, it likes really, really bright light. Not a direct sun though, but it could probably take morning direct sun, but no direct sun for all day long. That's a no-no. But if you cannot provide very bright light, then it won't bloom. It might grow well, but it might not bloom. So that's something you need to think about. It's a Cattleya, so likes pretty loose media. I have bark and leca and charcoal and all sorts of stuff, but none of those sphagnum moss whatsoever. If it's a seedling, it could have probably a little bit of a sphagnum moss or something like that to keep it moist, because seedlings tend to like moist soil, or not soil but media, than matured ones. So like some people use large orchid bark or something like that. So therefore it has bark and charcoal, and this one happen to have some sort of a leca. I just grabbed it from one of those mix that I randomly found on the shelf. Didn't really think about what was really in it, but I know there's a leca, bark, and lava rocks, and all sorts of mixed stuff. Anyways, you don't want to put it in standing water or whatever. So make sure that, and give it dry and wet, really fast cycle, preferably by day. Then you can water it every day, right? That will be what's going to happen pretty soon in this greenhouse. It's gonna be like a 90 degree, 100 degree in a day, and then it's gonna totally dry out. So I have to probably water every day. That's how I did it last year outside. So I was putting most of the orchids here in a greenhouse under shaded, how you call it? I kind of spaced out, but a patio with the shade on top. So yeah, and then I was watering every day. So, and just so you know, so it's exciting because it's gonna be my first year around to have this greenhouse. So I want to see how it's gonna be like in a greenhouse, all year round. In the meantime, in the winter, I was watering maybe twice a week, maybe once a week. When it's not growing and the temperature is low, I had maybe about below 60, 55 or 53 or something like that. Tried to keep the greenhouse about a 70, but I had a mishap on the one heater went down for a while. So it was going under 55, but tried to keep it warm. That's what I did in the winter time, but they survived, so it's all good, right? So around that time I was watering maybe twice a week at the most. And that was the reason why mainly I was using the bark so that I could water and not really afraid of overwatering in the wintertime, because that's when, in my opinion, a lot of the time the plants going down. So from overwatering, So there are a lot of variations on Laelia purpurata, and the price varies, but it's tend to be pretty available all the time. It's not really hard to find, so I'm sure you can find it at like orchid nurseries near you, or online, eBay. I myself actually sell orchids online too, but it's not hard to find. I'm not like promoting my business, but I'm just telling you, you can always find it. It's not really rare. I encourage you, if you fail on one, encourage you to get another one. It's that popular, and yet it's that there's a reason why it's popular and always in demand. So I really recommend it. So the strong intellect, right? Sorry, I'm Japanese. I always mix up with L and R, but very, very bright indirect light. That's a lot of L and R's there. Really fast wet and dry cycle, good timing on repotting, I guess. You repot it if you need to, only when you need to, and then when you see a new roots coming out, that's when you repot. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Cattleyas in general are pretty easygoing, as long as you know those basics. Just don't overwater, and they will one day bloom for you. They're also notorious for not blooming, but a lot of people, I probably myself is included too, but underestimating how much of a bright light it needs and not giving it enough. I did bloom Laelia unceps, so I'm hoping in a similar spot. This is a 3-shelf plastic shelf, that you can find anywhere too, from like Home Depot or something. And so what is it about maybe 4 feet above the ground, I think. So yeah, if you're thinking about it and watching this video, then I strongly recommend you to find one for yourself. Probably it's good to have blooming size to begin with. I have a lot of other orchids, blooming size, so I'm not too worried about whether mine is a blooming size or not. But I don't know what else to tell you. It's a really easy growing orchid, and strongly recommended to everybody. So anyways, you guys have a good day, and have a happy growing. Bye.